Pentagon withdraws military top brass from Aspen Security Forum citing anti-Trump bias. The U.S. Department of Defense has abruptly pulled approximately a dozen high-ranking military officials from participating in this week's Aspen Security Forum, citing the Aspen Institute's alleged left-leaning political orientation and its inclusion of vocal critics of President Donald Trump, according to a report by Just the News. Despite being listed on the event's agenda, senior defense leaders, including the Secretary of the Navy and the Commander of the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, will no longer attend the event, a source confirmed to Just the News. Pentagon Press Secretary Kingsley Wilson told the news website the Department of Defense has no interest in legitimizing an organization that has invited former officials who have been the architects of chaos abroad and failure at home. The Aspen Security Forum, hosted annually by the Aspen Institute, often dubbed the mountain retreat for the liberal elite, is considered one of the nation's premier gatherings on national security and foreign policy. However, the Pentagon's decision signals growing tensions between the Biden administration and the Trump-aligned Department of Defense. Wilson further added, they are antithetical to the America First values of this administration. Senior representatives of the Department of Defense will no longer be participating in an event that promotes the evil of globalism, disdain for our great country, and hatred for the President of the United States. Republican Senator John Cornyn of Texas, who was also scheduled to speak at the forum, has similarly pulled out. Swipe left for next video. At the Turning Point USA Student Action Summit this weekend, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth echoed the administration's stance, stating the under past Democratic leadership had been distracted by experiments in left-wing ideology. The Pentagon's withdrawal is being interpreted as a symbolic rejection of institutions perceived as hostile to Trump's political platform, and a broader statement on where this administration intends to draw its ideological lines. Latest vlogs.